morning, welcome to Florida. I'm Neil, this is Lauren. We've also got Tracy and Matthew who are just getting ready to go. We arrived last night, we flew in from Glasgow yesterday into Orlando. We thought we'd invite you into our holidays for August 2017. We've got loads planned, we've got 16 nights in this beautiful villa, and then we're going on to the Disney Dream for 4 nights. It's going to take us around the Bahamas, and we're all really excited. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and share our experiences of Florida, some good tips and some things to avoid, some things not to avoid, the reasons why we're staying in a villa. Previously I've been in hotels on International Drive, we've stopped on Disney, but for our family we love stopping in a villa. It suits what we do and we love it. So we're going to explain all the reasons for that over the next 20 days, and we're just really excited and want you to come on the journey with us. And I'm going to go and find Lauren and Matthew and we'll introduce them. Tracy and Matthew. I am a fool, I'm forgetting the names already. Tracy and Matthew. Matthew is the one that's really interesting. We've got a special needs little boy, and that's why we do things differently in Disney. We try and do everything, we don't let him stop us doing anything, we just do it at a different pace. And we're going to share that with you and give you all the different tips and tricks of what we do to make it a great time. But as for now, we're going to introduce Tracy and Matthew. I got it right this time?
Yeah.
Well done, Daddy.
Well done, Dad.
And we're going to show what happened on the flight. We're going to tell you what we did before we came on holiday, how we chose the villa, so that if you're thinking about coming on holiday to Florida, this beautiful country and this state where Mickey Mouse is just a hero to us, you might find something good, you might find something bad, and we'll just see how it goes. So hopefully you like it. If you don't, just switch off. Otherwise, you can subscribe. I know what you're thinking. Why would you fly from Glasgow when you live in Lancashire, England? It's simple. The flight from Glasgow to Orlando was £2,000 cheaper than what it was from Manchester. The year before, we flew from Manchester but flew into Miami, and then we drove from Miami up to our villa near Disney. It's very simple, it's just cheaper, and we'll always look for the best priced flights, and this year was from Glasgow. One of my biggest tips for a long flight with a special needs child at the age of Matthew, who is 10, is that we don't sit together on the plane. I sit right at the front of the plane, they sit right at the back. Obviously I'm joking. What we do on the flight, especially the long haul flights, is we sit 2 in front of the other 2. So if Matthew puts his feet on the chair in front of us, it's either myself or Lauren or Tracy he's putting his feet in front of. If he kicks the seat, it's a member of our family that he's upsetting. Even though he doesn't really do it a lot these days, it still does take the stress away, especially on a 9-hour flight to Florida. If he does a moment where he just wants to have a bit of a crazy 5 minutes, he can put his feet on the chair in front of him, and it's just our family that he's upsetting, not that he upsets us. So it just takes the stress away, and that would be one of my biggest tips for the flight, is to make sure that you're sat together but in front of each other, because you know what it's like when another family has got a child and they're putting the seat in front of you all the time and they're kicking your seat. It can become frustrating, so it just takes that hassle and stress away from it. Just what we do, and it works really well. The flight over to Orlando was quite a smooth flight. The children watched lots of movies on the iPads and on the entertainment system on the plane. The landing into Orlando was a little bit bumpy, as you can hear shortly, with the kids having a bit of a scream. So apart from that, the flight was absolutely fine going into Orlando. Customs and passport control was a nightmare. It took about 2 hours to actually get through before we left the flight and got the bags. But once you're there, it's just a journey and you can begin to enjoy your holiday. As promised, here is the good lady wife. That's Tracy, Lauren in the back, and the special one is there. Hey Matthew.
Say hi.
Say bye-bye then.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there you go, a little wave as well. We're now heading off to Universal Studios for the day, and we'll see you there. Bye. So there you go, we're on our way to Universal. For the first time on this holiday, and we're all very excited to hit the Harry Potter land. So we've just been on a couple of rides with Matthew, and we've got absolutely wet through on Catching the App, whatever it's called. One fish, blue fish, red fish, green fish. We've also bought a refillable drink, which Lauren is now testing, and that was $14.99. But if you come back in the next couple of days, or in fact any day while you're here, you get a refill for $8. So in future it'll cost us a fiver. It's a bargain for drinks all day, and there are hundreds of drinks to choose from. Anyway, now we've got to go over to Harry Potter and see what's going on there for Lauren and Matthew. And also me as well, because I do like Harry Potter. This is for any Harry Potter fans. So there, we've got Hogsmeade, which is the train station that takes us over to Universal Studios. And if you go over here, we've got, what's this street called, Lauren?
But it's Hogsmeade Town.
The Hogsmeade Town, see, that just shows how much I know about it. But I'm about to take you down the street, and this is quite a very good view of what's going on. Now then, this is where Lauren gets very excited about something called butterbeer, which is being sold just about there. Whereas I like Honeydukes, which is the sweet shop. That looks quite impressive though.
He gave them to me one day.
Everyone very much dressed up in costume, and then you look at that view, and that looks amazing. And now we're going to go and work out how long the ride time is. Well, that looks so impressive.
Can you dance like a hypocrite? Na 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 na. Flying off from a cliff. Na 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 na. Swooping down to the ground. Na 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 na. Spin around and around and around and around. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wonderful.
As I'm not a Harry Potter fan, I have absolutely no idea what it was all about. What would you say, Lauren?
It was good.
Did you like the ride?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
What was it called?
Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey.
The Forbidden Journey. Very, very good ride. You can still have a motion sickness. You might not like it more than once. It's very good. Absolutely behind us. I've genuinely no idea what's going on. But now we're going to find another ride. You will never ever get bored of seeing that view. Ever. Matthew?
Take some. Is it nice that? Let me help you with it. Make sure it's nice.
So I've gone for the chicken and the ribs. I'm
Eat that
picturing
first.
Matthew's salad.
Eat that first.
Lauren's gone for the big chicken. Whereas Matthew is having, is it shepherd's pie or cottage pie? Mum, which one is it? Shepherd's pie or cottage pie?
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie. And he also wants some ribs as well. And he probably wants a bit of everybody's tea. Because he's a monster when he wants to eat, ain't Matthew? Say bye-bye, Matthew. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. Give us a wave.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nice that, Matthew. DJT. Was it nice? Matthew, what do you want to do this afternoon? Do you want to go to the swimming pool? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the swimming pool? Pool? I want to finish Mum's water first. Don't you? Oh, he's tired. Do you want to go to sleep? Do you want to go to sleep? Dinosaurs around. It's all on, where was you think for dinner?
The 336.
Was it very nice?
It was very nice.
What did you have?
I don't know, a chicken.
Chicken and a big piece of sweet corn. And Matthew had shepherd's pie, cottage pie. What's the difference between the two? You don't know that, do you?
Oh, I do.
Come on then.
And shepherd's pie has lamb in. And cottage pie has some gas.
Hasn't got lamb in it.
Yeah.
Matthew had it it all up, which is important, so we can crack on with a couple of rides. Unfortunately, the weather in Orlando is turning. A couple of the rides are closed because of the lightning in the area. But we're going to crack on and see what happens. Matthew's all looking at Jurassic Park with Lauren. Here they come, getting themselves cooled off. Matthew likes it in there. And off he goes. This is at Shaw Falls. Unfortunately, because of the weather, there's no one coming down the boat. But we're going to see if we can get a fast pass for it. There you go. Matthew, got to go on there. Matthew, got to go on. Yeah. Do you want to go on, Lauren?
Yeah.
Mum, do you want to go on? That means we're going to go on. We need for the thunder to go away. We just found out you need to be 10 miles away of the thunder before they open the rides. At the moment, all the inside rides are all busy because all the outside ones are closed. In fact, being in Blackpool. Now, you might notice something about Matthew that's missing. Now look at me, and look at Matthew. Look at me, and look at Matthew. What's missing is glasses. Why? Because of that. And we've only brought 2 pairs and we're here for 20 days. So no glasses, but he does have a tendency to throw them. We've just been on Dublin to do right through Shaw Falls. We've all got very wet, haven't we, Lauren?
Yes, we have.
Matthew, you enjoy that ride?
Did you like that, Matthew?
Did you like it? Just got it again? Come on then, we'll go and find another one first. We're going to go on. What's this one? Pluto's Barges. Matthew always loves Pluto Barges. Yes, you're going to get right through here.
Matthew, did you like that ride? Is it more? You want to go on it again?
Right. We've just come off at Pluto's Barges and we got absolutely soaking wet through. Matthew is drenched head to toe. He's that wet, his pants are coming down. I saw them too as well. Everyone got wet. So there's only one thing for it. Go on, Spider-Man.
What's his face right now?
my favourite ride, which is the Hulk. Matthew, it's over there. Matthew, look behind you. Matthew, don't go on that. Don't go on the Hulk. Don't go on the Hulk. We aren't completely cruel. Obviously, we didn't let Matthew go on the Hulk. The ride's too big, too intense for someone of Matthew's size and age. I've got no doubts in the future Matthew will go on the Hulk and he will love it. But for this year, it was a no-go. We'd had a great day on Islands of Adventure. We've been on all the rides, the water rides, the inside rides. We got wet, we got dry, we got wet again. Matthew loved it. But now, around about 3:30, 4 o'clock, we decided to head back to the villa and have some time around the pool. Go on, keep swimming. It was great to be back in Florida. We've had a wonderful day around Islands of Adventure. A great evening around the pool, just relaxing, and Matthew having some fun, getting ready to go again tomorrow. One of the things we do is always have early nights for the first few days while we're getting into the time zone of America. So no late nights, lots of early starts, and you can see from the pictures here, we have had a wonderful day. Hope you've enjoyed the first video, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Where will we go? You'll have to tune in to find out. See you tomorrow.